I don't really know why I'm doing this. So after my last video, I ran a poll on my channel, seeing which type of video you guys would want next. And the majority of you voted for a outfit ranking video, which is, see, at first it sounded like a really good and fun idea to me because, I get to see how much my style has progressed over the years. But when I was gathering some of the pictures for this video, oh my God. Like my cringe meter is, like some of you guys think that you don't have style. Bro, you cannot even begin to imagine how trash some of these outfits are. And the worst part is it doesn't even just start out bad and then gets better over time. There are outfits that I think I've made within the past year or two that are even worse than when I wasn't into fashion or when I was just getting started. But as a silver lining, I guess it gets a little bit better. I mean, I think it's okay now. Hopefully. This video might be cringe for me in the future, so we'll see. So a little bit of an overview. I've always been into like improving my appearance ever since I was like maybe 15 or 16, basically beginning of high school, because I feel like that's where most people start like giving a shit about how they look. But in terms of like fashion, like creating styles and like getting specific pieces and aesthetics, that technically didn't start until even maybe a year or two ago. So all those years prior, from like 2015 to maybe even 2021 or 22, they were kind of like buffer years for me. And for even more context, I started with like athletic wear. I was really into sneakers and like basketball shoes back in like high school. Even though I couldn't afford most things, I was really into like Jordans, Yeezy, Supreme, Babe, Off-White, that kind of stuff. As I feel like that really big sneakerhead hypebeast community was pretty revolutionary back then. Then after high school, I started learning how to dress correctly, kinda. It was a lot of that like teaching men's fashion, Alex Costa type stuff. Basically just like learning how to dress not like a bum. And then after college, when I decided to start doing fashion content creation, upwards to like 2023, that's when I could say I really started getting into fashion, like actually caring about brands, brand stories, aesthetics, etc. Really quickly, because I feel like I'm taking a really long time for this intro. We're gonna go over the tiers that I have. It's a very simple 5-tier tier list. We got S tier, which is top tier, meaning the outfit is cohesive, there's a clear style to it. It's either themed or inspired by something or just something very clear cut. Most importantly, for it to be considered S tier, in my opinion, it has to be reminiscent of my personal self-reflection. Like this is something that I will wear today, tomorrow, and probably for the rest of my life, or as far as I can see into the future. Next is A tier, which is a solid outfit. There's nothing really wrong with the outfit, but some things can be improved, some things can be taken away, but overall there's nothing particularly wrong with the outfit. After that is B tier. This is, I might even just add like, you know, mid, because like in my opinion mid is just like, it's just nothing special. There was potential for it to be better, but it's just like not doing it, you know. Second to last is C tier, which is there was an attempt. Just as the name suggests, there was an attempt to create a solid outfit or just a good outfit, but unlike B, it is much farther away from top tier. Like it is, simply put, it is just barely one tier above our final tier, which is F. Fucking garbage. These are like the I don't even know what I was thinking type of outfits. Like it was either I didn't try or I was just very mentally ill at the moment. As for the image pool, there's really no reason why any of these are selected. I didn't choose any of these fit pics for a specific reson. I just uploaded as many as I could before the website said I couldn't upload anymore. Anyways, let's get started before this intro is basically the entire video. This is gonna be like out of the what 60 to 70 photos that are in here, I probably only like 2 of them, maybe 3. Okay, anyways, let's start. I would say this image represents the era of when I started getting into like just clothes in general. Maybe not fashion, but just clothes. Bro, oh my. I think this was 2016. I was on vacation with my family and I thought at the time I thought it looked good, but oh my God, bro, honestly, shame on my family because like the fact that they let me go outside dressed like this is. So I think both the t-shirt and the pants are from H&M, and this is when I didn't know how to wash clothes, so I think I washed and dried both the t-shirt and pants on high heat, so you can, bro, there's like no blood circulation in my fucking calves. Like back then, I guess this was cool because, you know, like the whole skinny pants and like big sneakers kind of thing. I don't know, bro. I just thought like the Boost shoes, which were like super hype back in like 2015, 2016, with the skinny pants, I thought it was hot shit, but this was so garbage. But all right, let's be honest, bro. Like we're not starting off this list strong, but that is, oh my God, that is a terrible outfit. Okay, a little bit better on the next one. Actually, a lot better. This is an outfit I made very recently, like I think even just last week for a video that I was making. This I would have to say is very close to what I want my personal style to be for the foreseeable future. And overall, this outfit just, I think it looks great. But the glasses and chains, it really gives that kind of like biker, like edgy kind of vibe. I've always been a sucker for denim, so anything like rugged and denim I think looks really, really good, at least for me. I'm a fan. This, for me, definitely going in the S tier. Starting off pretty balanced, I say. Already one in the top tier and another one in the bottom tier, so we'll see how the rest of this plays out. Okay, this outfit is actually like not bad. Actually, I really do like it. It's just a calm fit. There's really nothing wrong with it. Thrifted jacket, white tee, pants from Samoa, bag from Samoa, and boots from a company called Verone, which I think is discontinued now, unfortunately. But up until now, they have been some of my favorite footwear that I've ever purchased. I think it's fully like recycled in like vegan leather or in just like recycled materials. It's all like not ergonomic. What? What is the environmentally friendly materials? Like I think some of the boots are even made out of like apple skin, which is crazy. But I don't know what happened to them. Maybe they just didn't have enough funding. I don't even know why I'm talking so much about a boot that you guys can barely even see, but I think this is a solid outfit. It's like it's casual, but still edgy. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't really know what I would take away from it. I also don't know what I would add on to it. Maybe a belt could have worked better. I see that I added a little belt chain for an accessory, but overall, I think this is like an A tier. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that. Holy fuck, okay. A little bit of foreshadowing, but this next outfit needs to be put in a prison cell. What? Okay, I think this is bro, the hairstyle itself is a fucking hate crime. What is this garbage? I don't remember who took this photo, but whoever allowed me to go out like this, bro, we can't be friends anymore. How can you not look out for your boy? This is, oh my god. I think the shirt and pants are both from Uniqlo. I think the bag is also from Uniqlo. I was a Uniqlo warrior back then. Oh my god, it was crazy. The chain outside of the shirt and that it just does not fit at all. The only remotely cohesive thing about this outfit is that the boots kind of line up with the pants, but the fact that the shirt is like 50 times the size of the pants is like, bro, this is going straight into F tier. Holy shit. Okay, I will also say I think I intentionally tried to match the orange and the brown, but that also just might be cope. Like we're gonna move on. No, I'm never wearing that shit again. Okay, so this outfit was also in the video that I made with the other outfit that I put in S tier. I wanted to go for something like artsy, and I really liked it at first, but then my girlfriend told me that I look like a dentist or like a doctor with like the white coat and like the shirt, and I'm like, after she said that, I was like, holy shit, you're right. With that out of mind, this is really not a bad outfit. I really like the color choices that I use. It's one of the only outfits where I barely used any black. And then I also use like a handkerchief for a tie, which I think is actually, that's pretty creative. Okay, that's actually pretty creative. Look at me giving myself a pat on the back. I'm like the, you guys know like the Obama giving Obama a medal meme? Like was it holding it to like a clone of himself? This might just be recency bias, but I'm gonna say yes. It's cohesive, there was a theme. I would still wear, I mean, these are literally my clothes, so I mean, like, bro, what? Oh my god, bro. This next one has the potential of being another F. I'm gonna try really hard not to make all these S or F, because I think that's one, too easy and just kind of boring. Two, that's also just kind of lazy. I'm gonna put a little bit more thought into these, but many of y'all don't know this, and thank God for that, but this is the outfit that I think blew me up on TikTok. But the first video that I ever made that actually took off and put me on the radar was a video called You Don't Know How to Dress, and this was the outfit I put in it. The irony. To this day, I actually still cringe on the fact that I started with like fashion tutorial content, because it was fashion tutorial content coming from a guy that knew nothing about fashion. Like there's one quote that I always live by now, and it is, the more you think you know, the less you actually do. So anyways, this this outfit is pretty bad. I do feel a hidden nostalgia though, because this is literally the outfit that low-key blew me up and allows me to do what I do now, sorta. But I feel like that shouldn't take away from the fact that it is not a good outfit. This is an oversized shirt that is way too big for the pants tucked into the pants. Oh my. The jacket just does not work. The shirt itself also just does not work. I don't know what I was doing. Tacky necklace, Adidas jacket. I don't know where the t-shirt's from. I think the jeans are from Uniqlo. New Balance sneakers. And the haircut was atrocious. Okay, it's not that bad. Honestly, I think I was just banking on the fact that K-pop was really popular back then, and I was kind of just trying to look like a K-pop star. Okay, I'm gonna go with C, because it's just marginally better than F tier. That's really it. I can see what I was going for. No, I can't. I do love the fact that that was the outfit that put me on the radar, but if it wasn't for nostalgia purposes, I think I would put that in F tier. Oh, and the next one is not better. At least not much better. I think this is the first outfit picture that I posted on Instagram after my social media started blowing up a little bit. And this is so, I'll show you guys later, but it's so ironic because I think the fit pic that I posted before this, before I blew up, was better than this one. The pants were just, I don't know why I pulled them up this high. I think I was really obsessed with high-waisted stuff because it made my proportions look a little better. But because I have a big head, it just, bro, I don't even look human in this. These were fake Balenciagas. Yes, I had fake Balenciagas, bro. Don't worry, I already got rid of these. If you wear fakes, no judgment, but like, that's just not for me anymore. I was definitely trying to go for like more of an edgier style. I'm like considering putting this in B. I think it has potential. Like maybe if I switched out the sneakers for boots, lowered the pants a little bit, add an edgier belt, changed the necklace, I love this necklace, but it just does not work here. I think it has potential. And I don't, bro, I don't know if I'm coping or not. It's, nah, I gotta put it in C. B is like, it's okay, but could be better. This one's like, there's just so much wrong with it. Bro, I can't. Let's go to the next one. Out of all the outfits that I made back then when I first started doing content creation, this one might have to be one of the most cohesive ones. Cargo pants, Jordan 1s, a white t-shirt that was half tucked. Bro, I to this day, I still love the half tuck. Bucket hat. But even the chain kind of works here. Like, this is just like a simple, like, kind of b-boy outfit. I almost want to put it in has potential because it was so long ago, but honestly, there's really nothing wrong with it. Like, if you told me I had to wear that outfit today, I would probably still wear it. It's very K-pop though, I can't lie. Oh, this is the one. Okay, this is, I guess this is the, like, last real outfit picture that I posted that wasn't for content creation. And honestly, I think it works decently well. I see I was still really into dangly earrings back then. Loose cargo pants, the same Jordan 1s. This is not a bad outfit. It's very like streetwear-esque, but like kind of like K-pop b-boy streetwear-esque. As you can tell, I was really into like that K-pop aesthetic back then because for some reason, a lot of people thought I was Korean. I'm also putting this in A tier. I don't know what I was doing here. Damn, bro, how many outfits did I have with these Jordan 1s? I think these are called the Jordan 1 JPKO. No. They were a collab with like some Japanese brand. Okay, now that I'm looking at it a little bit longer, it's really not that bad, but it's also just like, bro, this is, you know, this is my gaming, I still have this. This is what I'm wearing on that arm. This is a gaming sleeve. I use this to play Valorant. I think I was going for like a Techwear kind of vibe here. I don't really know why I added the chain because it just does not work with this outfit. I guess I could give myself points for matching the silver on the vest with the silver on the shoes, but God knows why I wasn't fully wearing the vest on. I feel like everybody who's been into like fashion, or just like taking pictures for at least 2 to 3 years, always cringes so hard on how they started, and rightfully so, because holy shit, this is pretty cringe, I can't lie. Okay, without letting cringe blind me, I think this is I think this is gonna be our first B. There could be things that I improve on it, but it's just not there. Nowhere near there yet. I like how you can barely even see the outfit in this one. Why? Oh, yo, I've never zoomed into why is my mouth open? I think I took this for my 22nd birthday. I was obsessed with taking garage pictures back then because I was like, oh, edgy boy, it takes pictures or takes fit pics in parking garages. Yeah, that's what they do. But it's kind of dope. This is a decent A tier. Oh, this next one, bro, this was like my favorite outfit back then. Again, as you can see, a lot of these are still from like my Korean boy era, but back then I think this kind of worked on me, but bro, holy. This is what I mean when I say I wear my pants way too high, bro. Like the frick, oh my god. Is this allowed on YouTube? I think the jeans are from ASOS. The shirt is probably also from ASOS. Jacket I think I stole from my dad. This is not a bad outfit. This is very like clean, classic. It's not like amazing. Oh, I will say though, I don't love how I half tucked this. I don't know why, but the half tuck just looks so ugly here. Oh, and also oh bro, this chain does not work here at all. I don't know where. I think I got this chain from Amazon, and it just, bro. Now when you stare at something that you think is good, and like the more you stare at it, the worse it gets. That's what's happening right now. This is the more I'm looking at this, the more I hate it. It's in the details. Yo, why did I look like that, bro? Ah, the picture's kind of nice and the colors are good. I think that reasonably belongs in the B tier. S tier, no discussion. All right. This next one's interesting. A little bit of context, this hoodie that's on top, it's like a half zip hoodie. You could take off the bottom part of the hoodie, which is what I did here, to make it kind of like a vest kind of thing. This is the first like actual brand that I really liked back in the day that reached out to me to do work with me. And it's called Loading the Future. I think some of you might have heard of it, but it's a very small brand. I was definitely going for like a dystopian streetwear kind of vibe here, but it's just, bro, the execution was just god awful. First of all, this hoodie is sick, but the way that I pair, bro, again, the same culprit. The pants are just not only too high, but look how it's choking my stomach, bro. The tank I was wearing underneath cannot even breathe. And you know I was wearing it tight because you can see the fold in the pants. You know when the waist is too big on a pants, there's like a fold because like you have to overlap it when you tie it together with a belt. Bro, I didn't even like try to hide it. This was so bad. And another Amazon belt chain. The rings, what are like, bro, not only is my pants choking my waist, but my thumb ring is choking my ring. This was also from Amazon, I think. And for some reason, I'm also wearing it with like a black joint ring. Bro, the more that I look at it, the more my head hurts. This is, yeah, that's a easy C tier, definitely. Okay, this next one is actually pretty cool. Little bit of context. This is an outfit that I wore for a promo video for Offset's song, actually. It was, oh shoot, what song was it? Oh my god, what, Style Rare. I think that's what it's called. Basically, I think Offset at the the time was releasing the song and they wanted more promotion on TikTok, so they got a bunch of creators that they reached out to, the Offset's management team or whatever. And for some reason, I was one of the ones that got chosen for it, which I'm very grateful for, but I wish he chose me during a time where I was a little bit more understanding of style back then, because the song is called Style Rare, and I think they wanted people who, you know, like fashion creators who did style to promote the song. But let's go over the outfit. It's not that bad, but I would definitely change some things nowadays. The pants are from Minimal. I think they're like patchwork ripped denim. They were decent, like straight fit. I look like, bro, this outfit, I am 95% leg and 5% torso. You can just tell because like how, bro, look at the jacket and look at my shirt. All right, the belt is halfway up the shirt. This is not even a long jacket. My poor nuts, bro. Can I say that? Oh my God. YouTube, please don't monetize me. Also, this hair was just, I don't know what I was doing here. In theory, it works okay. Like I'm always a sucker for like the blazer and jeans combo. To this day, I will still wear something similar to this, but just not with the, if I'm being realistic here, the really only bad thing about this outfit is just how high I'm wearing the pants. I do like how I tucked in the back of this leg to add a little bit of, I don't know, detail. The chain also does work here. Everything else is just okay. The belt's not my favorite, but I'm gonna say it has potential because it works. There's just, yo, bro, I gotta let my parts breathe. Oh no, what do we have here? I thought we retired the bowl cut, but why are you so happy? What are you so happy about, bro? You have half a sphere on top of your head. What are you smiling about? The outfit itself is nothing special. It's not great, nothing bad, but I do like the color pairing with the yellow and the purple that I have going on here. Bro, the outfit is not even that bad. It's nothing like, it's nothing crazy, but like, bro, just for the hair, bro, I kind of want to just put it. Ooh, bro, like, it's so hard for me not to put it. Okay, let's just say, yeah. Bro, as if that one was bad. This next one, what is that? What, bro, who? First of all, I'm wearing a mask inside. And again, bro, my pants are so up, my pants look like a different entity. Like my top, but it looks like somebody photoshopped somebody else's legs onto my body. I'm not a huge fan of like sagging on pants, but like, brother, maybe I should have done a little bit with this one. The sweater is tucked so far deep into my pants, it's not even with us anymore. It's not on this realm. I got some dunk highs with like the Uniqlo pants. I don't remember where this sweater is from, and a bag from, I don't know, probably Amazon. A gold chain that just did not work with this. The worst part is, I think this outfit was for an outfit inspiration video back then. Like I was telling people, hey, you should wear this. Please, bro, I will pay you not to wear something like this. That actually might be the easiest, maybe not the easiest F tier, but definitely a pretty easy F tier on here. Okay, this one is solid. Guys, okay, this is one that I made for, I think to this day, still my highest viewed video. But I think the premise of the video was just like different styles amongst Asians, like Asian countries. Bro, I would still wear this. This is a classic like Japanese Americana type outfit with like the oversized shirt, the cropped cargo balloon pants, Anitsuka tigers, like the vest. And honestly, like even though I didn't love this hairstyle, I somehow made it work with this outfit. Everything about this is pretty dang good. There's a theme, the proportions are good. Yo, how many buzzwords can I say? But like proportions, cropped, box, oh my God. I don't even know what else I could add to this. Maybe a tie, maybe a belt, maybe a bag. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's not, I won't say it's the most amazing thing, and they're definitely not like, whatever, it's a solid fit. I'm putting that in A tier. There's no argument for that. Now this, I think this was the start of my edgy boy era. I've always had a little bit of edginess in my style, but this is like where I started like getting into that punk rock kind of thing. I thrifted this cropped AC/DC shirt that, bro, I don't know, I never listened to AC/DC. I was a poser. I don't know why, but I think the design looked cool, but I knew nothing about the band. That's probably why I got rid of it. I tried to get a little creative with the bandana tied into the belt loop. Sony headphones. This is just like, it's not the worst outfit I've ever made, but it's also just like, it's not doing enough for me to consider it to be anything more or less. So because of that, I'm gonna say it's mid. I think that's fair. Make sure my camera didn't die. Okay, now it's still recording good. Oh God, please, I don't want to re-record anything else. Bro, this might actually be the outfit that got me interested in fashion. This is the first time I was actually like, oh shoot, I actually really want to learn more about fashion. I didn't even take the tags off of the boots, bro. That's how excited I was to wear these. I loved these boots back then. They were like my entryway into like chunky footwear. Oh, the classic Amazon jewelry again, bro. They were hella uncomfortable. It was like the one size fits all type jewelry. It made my skin green. This was also during COVID, I think. It was either 2020 or 2021. So I had the face mask on, how literally no one was in the museum. Bro, we went to a museum. We thought we were so poetic. Yo, let's put on like cool fashion outfits and go to a museum to take fit pictures. God, no, this was a decent outfit. I wouldn't say this is S tier, but it's solid. It's a solid fit. I'm actually very surprised that I wouldn't say that my ability to make an outfit like that back then was good. I was gonna say I was surprised about that, but I think I just got lucky. Oh man, and then we revert to this. The colors are okay. I think I like how I was experimenting with colors because I'm very used to just wearing black, but big ass Amazon pearl necklace. But who did I think I was so into that like pretty boy Korean aesthetic, like Korean American boy, you know. I guess it worked for me back then, but looking back at it, I'm just cringing so hard. It's so hard for me to judge these outfits without any bias because I feel like there's just something in my head where like because it was in the past I need to not like it. Like it's just automatically cringe. But bro, I actually might even want to make a new tier. Like this is like more than mid. Okay, whatever. This is going in. Is it as bad as these? Yeah, I'm actually even gonna say this one's worse than that one. Look at yourself, man. You are taking a mirror selfie with this big ass DSLR. I'm holding the lens. What am I doing, bro? The necklace is like also out of place. The shirt is wrinkled. Oh, and I was really into stuff that made me look more dressy, like made me look like an adult, because before I learned more about fashion and getting into like getting deeper into the genuine like aesthetic space, I was really only concerned with like dressing like a man. I would put very heavy quotation marks on that because this is very outdated stuff. I'm also gonna put this in C tier. There was an attempt. Was there even an attempt? It's not F. It's not good enough to be even considered mid, which is crazy to say. I'm gonna put it above this, but I don't think it deserves to be any higher than that. So I'm just now realizing that I did not order any of these outfits like within the tiers itself. If I really need to, I'll go back and do it like as I move forward, but for now, I mean, the only thing that's like considerably, like undoubtedly the best outfit is probably this one. Guys, let's be for real, like it's been downhill ever since this one. Okay, this is like a prime example of like me mixing styles. So in my head, I thought this worked. If you look at the textures and you look at the colors, it theoretically would, but for some reason, I think it's just the shape of the sweater that doesn't perfectly match the shape of the pants. I also might just be overthinking it, but like I think something more distressed would have looked better on top. For the shoes, maybe boots would have worked better instead of like I think I just really liked these sneakers back then. That's why I wore them with everything. I wouldn't critique this outfit if it was on anybody else but me, but because it's me, I'm being very harsh on it. I will put it in the B tier. I wouldn't say it's mid, but it has potential. It definitely has potential to be something better, but it's not great. Now I can't say much for this one. This one is basically the exact same outfit that I wore in the last one, except I put on a dress shirt. This is my first time I got invited to a New York Fashion Week show, and I did not show out for it. They invited this to a New York Fashion Week show, and I wore the jeans so up high that you can't even see my keychain is poking through because I'm raising an arm up, but before that I was wearing the jeans so high up that you couldn't even see the keychain that I put on it. It's like, it's sad. It's honestly sad. Damn, I said I would make this like not like an S or an F thing, but like you can see how hard I'm struggling to not do that. Bro, I mean, okay, let's put the outfit aside. Where are my JoJo fans at? This is the first time I worked with Photoshop, I think, or one of the first times, and I just thought that the fact that I made this for the first time, I just thought it was so cool. I literally took 2 PNGs, or it could have actually even just been one. I took a PNG and I put it on top of my outfit picture, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm a photo editor now. But I did put another picture of like the actual outfit that I wore, and the colors kind of like, I like the earth toning that I have going on here, but just the pieces don't work. And again, this is I think back in the era where I didn't really care too much about fashion. It was more of just like I wanted to look better than the average person, and I think I achieved the opposite. Classic example of me just throwing on a chain just for the hell of it. Like I just don't even think it works there because I have like both the fit pic and like the edited picture. It's not even mid, it's not even has potential, but I'm gonna put this here just because I'm gonna put this in C tier. Yeah, let's put it right here. Bro, this is not even an outfit. Like I wore this like to work. I think I worked at a coffee shop back then. This is what I wore under my uniform, or what I wore for my uniform. I thought I was hot shit back then. It's so humbling fulfilling looking back at it now, just how black shirt, black pants, there's nothing special. This literally looks just like a waiter that hit on some girl and told her, oh, I'll pick you up at 8, right? And then gets ghosted and blocked. Oh god, like a gold chain on for no reason too, because I thought like, oh, having a gold chain meant you had money. I'm putting that in F, bro. There's no other place for it. This was not even an attempt. This is a difficult one for me because this was maybe end of 2020 or mid 2024, I want to say. So like last year, like a little over a year ago. This is around the time where I was starting to crash out about what I wanted to do as my personal style, and I thought I wanted to move back more into like minimalism, and it just didn't work out for me. I literally went to the COS store, bro. I went to the COS store to get this COS shirt. I think these were the Yeezy Gap pants, same Verone boots. For some reason, I thought this handkerchief looked good around my neck. I was experimenting, but it wasn't working out. Even if minimalism is meant for me, I did not execute it properly. This might be one of the most atrocious outfits I've ever made. And it's not even just the outfit itself. What is this filter? I was wearing a Uniqlo shirt with Rick Owens shoes. That's already a crime right there. What was I wearing on the... Oh my god, this was my favorite bracelet. It was from China. My mom, she was sick back then too, went to China to visit her parents, like my grandparents, came back, brought me a gift. I wore it literally like with every single outfit. I loved it so much. And then one day I put my bag aside. I should have put it in a safer place, but I'm pretty sure while I was playing a game, some kids went to go steal the bracelet. Anyway, I know it wasn't cheap too. It was literally pure silver. I was so heartbroken telling my mom that, but yeah, back to the outfit. What the fuck is this, bro? Yeah, it's a garbage outfit, bro. We need some balancing ones, man. These are just some not great fits that I've been pulling. Okay, for at the time, this is one of the first brands that like reached out to me that was not US based and wanted to work with me for a partnership. So full disclosure, yes, these pieces were sent to me. I did not buy these. But on the other hand, this is now a company that I do regularly buy from to this day. Yes, they were a sponsorship at first, but they've grown into probably one of my favorite like underground brands at the moment. Shirts and the jorts are both from Prosemoa. They're a French-based brand. I don't know what it is. It might just also just be the picture, but the lighting and everything just makes the vibes look so good, bro. Like this looks like a dope outfit picture. The hair was on point that day too. The silver jewelry was matching. The bag is also from Prosemoa. The only thing I would change about this outfit maybe is the boots, because I feel like this slim of a profile didn't work with, you know, the oversized that's going on here. The height of the boot helps it a little bit, but I just think the silhouettes and yeah, it just doesn't work with the rest of it. But that's something that you can kind of overlook it, like if you just look at the entirety of the outfit. Bro, this is good lighting, bro. Holy shout out sun, bro. Golden hour is hitting right. It's hard to say because I said you could kind of overlook the boots. I'm gonna put it in solid. This is a very, like, I would still wear that outfit to this day and just change the boots. Man, I gotta get at least like aura points for this one. This was the first time I got back from New York and I visited the Y3 store for the first time. Still one of my favorite brands to this day, but this was like my all-time grail back then because I never purchased a clothing item this expensive. I think this was like a $300 shirt, which is like definitely a pretty expensive price, especially back then when I was like not making a lot of money. But I wanted to buy this shirt because I wanted like a yoji, like Japanese type of aesthetic with a katana sword umbrella. Also, I try to go for that like samurai, like some sort of Japanese aesthetic. I don't even know what you call it, but do I think it could have been executed better? Yes. Do I think it's bad? No. You know, I think just because like the picture itself is good, I'm gonna put it in B tier. It definitely has potential. I'm gonna put it above all of these though, because I think it's definitely better than some of these. Another easy A tier. I love this. This is like a Japanese fusion type of aesthetic. If you guys watched my last video, I mentioned how I love balloon like cuffed pants that silhouette into the slim boot profile. I think that looks so good. I don't love the tie that I'm using here because like the rest of it's a very slim tie and like the rest of the silhouette of the outfit is very boxy, but I don't think it's not a deal breaker. This is a solid A tier. I like this fit. Dang, okay, wait, we're getting some better pulls now. I actually don't know what order these pictures are in, but this was last year. Okay, this was literally like a year ago. I think this works so well with how this outfit looks right now because it's like, I don't know, it's like just dressy enough to look kind of like a dress shoe, but like because of the different casual attributes that this outfit has, like the untucked shirt. Also, this might have been like the first fit pic I ever taken with sunglasses on. I only recently started experimenting with eyewear. And I definitely want to do more of it because I think it really honestly can bring like a whole outfit together, make it very cohesive. And I don't know if that's just because of like aura points. Like if you wear sunglasses, you can just tell, like you feel cool. putting that in A tier. I'm finally getting some good outfits in here, thank goodness. Another solid one, but this is like, it was easy. It was easy to make this outfit. It wasn't like crazy. The fit pick is just good too, because like I think the lighting looked decent. It made, you know, all the angles look good. Person stole pants, person stole shirt. But the same, I wore this, bro, this was like my only bag back then. I wore this with every outfit. Doc Martens, which looks okay with this fit. Yo, the chain makes a return. Hair was okay, but it kind of looks like a tidal wave. Now I'm trying to grow out this mullet, which I don't know if it's working either, but we'll put it in B tier. It was mid. Another outfit that I wore to New York, bro. I promise this is not sweat, the little wet spots that you guys see here. It's rain. I did not bring an umbrella to New York this time, and I got drenched. This is why we took shelter in this. I think this was Nike. Yeah, you can see on the floor, it's like Nike. We took shelter in like the Nike store. Nothing special. Solid. It's mid. I'm gonna put it right here. To this day, this might be my favorite streetwear outfit that I've made. This is actually a collaboration that I had with Puma, actually. They flew me out to Vegas for their Formula 1, like F1 and Puma event. This is like one of the only examples of like bright color that I've worn that I really, really like. So I'm not super heavy into streetwear nowadays, but like if I was, I think I still have all these, I have all these pieces still, so I definitely could still put this outfit on. This might be my favorite streetwear outfit. I'm gonna put it in top tier. This is just a dope picture, okay? It's a very poorly edited one though. I had somebody in my comment section point this out, but you can see how like the sword doesn't even match up correctly with the angle that the crack is in the floor with. I don't know. Most people won't look that deep into it, but I've seen how expensive they are. But one day I will purchase like a replica cloud sword. Picture aside, the outfit is also super cool. You can't really tell because of the pose I was doing. Yo. I thought my roommate knocked on my door. Damn, I wear these sunglasses a lot, huh? I'm telling you guys, when I like something, I wear that shit to the ground. My mentality with style is so similar to my mentality with music. When I like a song, when I find a song that I like, I listen to that shit non-stop. But I guess it just means I really like it. This is a solid outfit. It's easy again, but yeah, just because of that, I'm gonna put it at A tier. This one is so, okay, full disclosure, that jacket is not even mine. This is the first time I went thrifting at a place called 2nd Street. It was a very popular thrift store in Japan that came to America, I think. The pieces themselves that I'm wearing aren't really cohesive. They don't really band together well, but like I really like what I was doing with the colors here. The blue shorts with the white shirt and white shoes and like the black denim jacket with like the blue and red on it. I think the colors just look so good together, even though the outfit itself is not amazing. This outfit is so memorable to me because it was the first time I had like a aha kind of moment. Like this was like I didn't try to make this outfit look this way, but when I put it on, I kind of just knew that like, oh, there's something that I like here. I'm gonna put it in has potential. I don't know if I could put it into there was an attempt, just because I wasn't like intentionally making something like this. I have such a gripe with this photo, or just this outfit. First of all, shout out to Josh for letting me borrow these pants. My buddy Josh, he's the one that helps me shoot a lot of my content when I go outside. Those pants are not even mine, those are his. These are Y3 pants that I borrowed from him. I asked to wear because I just wanted to wear a full Y3 outfit. And man, this is like a prime example of I just wanted to wear a brand because I love the shoes. Everybody says they look like bowling shoes. I can see it. I do understand it, but like when you look at the shoe itself in a better outfit, it looks a lot better than it does here because I don't think the pants work with these shoes. I don't think this jacket works with these pants, at least the way that I styled them. It's supposed to match together, but I think I just didn't choose the right pieces. Because these pants are cuffed, it makes the shoes just look so long. I think wearing like oversized pants that have like a crop, or maybe even like cover the shoe a little bit, might make this look better. But this is just like, I only wore this outfit because I wanted to do a Y3 shoot. But yeah, this was definitely more of a case of I just wanted to dress for the brand and not exactly think about what I was wearing or like the silhouette I was wearing or anything of that nature. For that reason, I'm gonna have to put it second in B tier. I think just because I had the mentality of like, oh, it has to be Y3, it has to be Y3. Now looking back on that, it makes it not as good for me anymore. And also it was like, up until that point, I had some posts with some Y3 pieces in my videos, and Y3 has commented on some of my posts, which is like crazy. But the one post where I actually made it fully about them, they didn't respond to it, so I'm pretty salty about that. We're getting a little bit closer to the end here. God, this is like, I probably should have done less outfits, but this video is gonna be so long, bro. For those of you who actually watch all my videos all the way through, thank you so much. I'm really trying to make this like a full-time thing, so it means a lot that you guys are watching these videos, so thank you for that. Next up, this outfit, I love this outfit. Again, this is very easy because it is like just the same brand. These are sneaker loafers, by the way. I remember when these like gained crazy traction just because, you know, nobody has seen a sneaker loafer before. I think New Balance was the first one that made it really popular. I think it's from Berg Studios, that's what it's called. Of course, the performative keychain on here. All I'm missing really is a matcha, and that joke is getting so overplayed. This is a decent fit. I don't even know where to put it. I'll put it up here. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What we got here? I think we took this picture. Oh, I will say though, I have been on belt chains before they became performative, so I don't know if that really means anything for anybody, but yeah, this is just an outfit. There's not much more to it. I think that's a good reason to put it in B tier, but it's definitely not something I would wear nowadays. Bro, this is aura. Man, this actually is aura. Like the continuity of the boots into the pants. Are you kidding me? That's like it looks like this is made for each other. I don't know who I thought I was, but like you gotta admit, this is such a hard fit pick. And this was a very pre-2020 silhouette, even though this was post-2020. Nah, it's just like the whole vibe of this, bro, I have to give this S tier. Like if I saw anybody wearing that on the streets, I'd be like, damn, that's dope. It low-key looks like Frontman from Squid Games. Okay, so this jacket, probably one of the craziest jackets I've owned. I recently sold it because as cool as it was, I just didn't see myself wearing it all that much. And also it was a size too big. This is a jacket that I got from Essence, my first ever like Essence purchase, I think. It was like my most expensive piece at the time also. I think $600 or $800 jacket from Chen Peng. I bought it on discount because there was no way at that time I was buying a jacket for that much. And I think I was just glorifying the fact that it was a designer that I had the piece, and I was just like, oh, I gotta wear it. For this outfit, I was also just trying to copy the Essence model's outfit that I saw on the website. I just think it's the fact that I know that it's very heavily edited in terms of proportions to make my legs look a little longer. That makes me draw back a little bit more. I tried stuffing it in to make the silhouette look a little bit better, but I just at the end of the day though, this really is just like a shirt, jeans, tie outfit with just like a very fancy jacket on the outside. So there's really nothing bad about it, but I think it's just another victim having to go into the B tier. This is like one of my favorite jackets from Sunday school. It's one of the only like bright pieces in my collection, and I really like it. The silhouette to this day is probably one of my favorite silhouettes on like a big fleece jacket that I have. If I had pants that were like a little bit looser, it would look a little better. Solid fit, solid fit. It's I'll put bottom at A tier. The vibe itself looks kind of good. It's just that, you know, like edgy in a car parking lot picture again. It's not bad, but another A tier. Okay, this one is like, this is just like another just like simple fit. I remember when I posted it, a lot of people actually liked it because I think this was during the time where I did not know what I was doing with my style, and then I finally posted a fit that just looked generally good, and people were like, oh, I love this outfit, and I was just like, dang, I've been working my ass off trying to make really cool outfits, and then this is the outfit that you guys liked. Which is like, again, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, it's just so easy, so simple. Maybe this is a B tier because if I'm being honest, I don't even think the shoes really work with the jeans here. Like, I don't like how the tassel interaction looks so weird. I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. I love telling you guys about these ones. The ones I edit really heavily. Okay, so the picture itself is really cool. I actually unintentionally contrasted like the very colorful background with like my black outfit. I just happened to walk past this area and I was like, oh, this would be such a cool place to do fit pics. Still had no idea what I was doing here. I think this is like the first picture I took with these Rick Owens shoes that I got. I was just very excited that I had them, so I wanted to go take fit pics with it. But the picture looks so cool. It's cohesive though. Now that I'm looking at it, the vibe of the picture and the vibe of the outfit kind of don't go together. Because like my outfit is like very edgy, but the picture is like this very punk graffiti, that kind of vibe. But for someone who doesn't care about that, it's a cool picture. I'm gonna put it in C. I'm not gonna lie, because it was one of those, like, you know, I tried to do something and it didn't really work out the way that I wanted to. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's not as bad as F tier, but you can disagree if you want to, but that's what I think. This is the first time where I felt like I really want to dive deep into that Japanese aesthetic. Like after I put this fit on, I was like, damn, like I really want to just dress more like Japanese people. I took this on a trip to New York again. Shout out to Disney actually, because they had me for their new Disney style collection release, which was a really cool experience. Even though this was wasn't part of their collection. It was just what I wore to one of their events. It's just a very clean fit. I didn't want to show the shoes because it did not match with the outfit. It was the only shoes that I brought on the trip, but besides the shoes, I really love this fit. And it was one of the first times as of recent where I felt like, damn, this style fits me. Like, this fits my body, fits my aesthetic. Really good blend of street and like more elevated Japanese menswear with like the Hakama style pants, but also like the rugged denim jacket. I think it's a good fit. Okay, we're gonna ignore the shoes, but I put this in like pretty high up in the A tier. Now here we are. This is first of all, this is the heaviest I've ever been in my life in this picture. You can tell because like I definitely, dude, yo, my arms look huge in this though, I can't lie. And this was like no pump, no anything. I was bulking at this point in my life. I just remember at this time I was like a little bit unhappy with my body. I think I just had crazy body dysmorphia because honestly I wasn't really that big, but I just never, I've been very skinny my entire life, so like being like relatively big was like very new to me. I've cut a lot of weight since then, maybe about like 10 pounds, and I think I'm finally at a point where I'm like pretty happy. But wow, that was like, none of that was about the outfit. We got a graphic weekend tee that I thrifted. One of the only fits that I wore that's just like only just like a t-shirt on top. Oh, one of the only ones where I wore my actual glasses too. Honestly, I would go so far even to say it's mid. I'll put it down here. This is about as much as I thought this tier list would turn out to be, but we got a few more. Let's finish it up because I'm hungry, dude. If you guys can see, bro, it's almost 10 p.m. I haven't eaten dinner, but I want to finish this video. Dang, bro, I was heavy into my Jungkook and right here, dude. I was obsessed with K-pop at this point in my life, which is crazy because I don't know, I'm just like, I fell off of K-pop very recently. A lot of K-pop members have good style. I think I was trying to replicate that because that's what was trending at the time, you know, like Jungkook with BTS, LE SSERAFIM, aespa, they were all very popular at the time, and I kind of wanted to dive into that audience in terms of my content creation. But I definitely fell off of that style because the more I experimented with fashion, I realized that it's not my actual style. But I think I looked decent in it. I thought it was very flattering, but also, again, very, very tucked. Very high-waisted. Don't know why I just did that so much. I just thought I would look a lot taller, even though I'm not that tall. For reference, I'm like 5'10", 5'11". It's been a few years since I've accurately measured myself. It's a solid fit though, nonetheless. Now we're getting to the actual material. Actually, no, hold on. There's a pretty bad outfit after this one, so I can't say that yet. But again, one of my most recent trips to New York. Bro, I swear I go to New York like 50 times a year. I love this outfit so much. This also reminds me a lot of that other one that I wore to New York for the Disney event, but this is just 10 times better in my opinion. It's a lot more classic, a lot more sleek, a lot more chic, still in that realm of Japanese fashion, but just gives like a lot edgier of a vibe. You know what I mean? It's like this is a great fit. This is, I would put this in S tier. Yeah. That's one of my favorite fits that I've worn recently. Oh man. This is like a memory I want to delete. Okay, so first of all, to address the elephant in the room, if any of you are sneakerheads, you might have noticed, yes, these are fake Jordan Union ones. I was a really broke college student back then, and I've always was a sneakerhead. I've loved sneakers, and I was always into like that Jordan and Yeezy era, but never had the money to afford. This is the first time I even had enough money to afford fakes, so I was like, come on, man, I'll just buy them. Yeah, I regretted it. I regretted it so much. As soon as I bought it, I was just like, I was looking at them, and I was just like, even though they look like kind of similar to the real ones, they're definitely not one for one. But I was just like, immediately, I just couldn't feel happy knowing that I bought fakes. That's when I realized like authenticity and like quality really mattered to me, but they still looked good. But even with that, I still hated them just because they were fake. So I got rid of them as soon as I could. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Like I remember when these started getting popular, using like shoelaces as like a belt. This was back in 2020, I think. Got a little watch. I was definitely aiming for that like half streetwear, half techwear kind of vibe, because it's fake, because it's just not good proportions, not a great picture. I gotta have. This is another garbage tier, man. I'm sorry. I'll put the top, like near the top of garbage tier though. This is again when I was still in my like streetwear era. I got the Air Maxes on. I got some random Puma joggers that I had. Oh, this hoodie was from my friend's brand that they don't really do anymore. I thought it was really cool. These are all like rhinestone encrusted, and it had like a chain for the drawstrings of the hoodie. It was really, really cool. I still have it. It's not a bad fit, but there was no theme to this. I kind of just like, I think I just wanted to wear black, and I wanted to match the silver with the white. and that was it. I had no like intentions with the rest of this outfit. So I'm gonna put that at bottom of C tier. One of my first ever iPhone mirror selfies. This was such a garbage outfit actually, and it's so funny because like how can you mess up just like regular black pants with a hoodie, right? The hoodie was way too big for the pants. The pants were for some reason just so ridiculously high-waisted and slim, and the boots, these look like giant clown shoes boots with these pants, dude. That's why, bro, like you guys gotta pay attention when you're making your outfits. I think your shoe to pants interaction is so important. Don't do something like this. I actually look like a Bigfoot clown with these on. The tote bag just didn't go with it. The colors did not match up. I don't know why I was wearing a super long gold chain with this. No, another F tier. Garbage outfit. I normally don't like puffer jackets, but this one kind of works. In some way though, even though this outfit is like not anything special, it kind of has aura. I think there was definitely like a vibe I was going with here, so I'm gonna put it at bottom of B tier. Yeah, it's just mid. It was a mid outfit. It wasn't great, but there was, you know, it had potential to be something better. This is nothing special. I think this was just like, I was very fed up with not being able to dress well in the summer, and this was like my best medium of like dressing in something light. That looked decent to me. I tried, I really don't like how the socks are peeking out here. I don't know why, it just doesn't look good with this outfit. I tried to make it a little bit interesting by adding like I don't even know what you call this. It's like a little hard keychain attachment to add some more detail, but I think I could have, you know, maybe added a tie, maybe added a light layer on top of it, even though it was summer. Actually, I don't know how, no, I don't know. I think I was sweating in this outfit too. I do like how like the jorts have these like imprinted shoe sole design on it. I don't even want to say it has potential because I think it was like as much as I could do at the moment. I'll put it an A tier. It was solid. It was solid. Ooh, man. Okay, so this one, I actually don't know what I was doing with this one. It's great. So this is like my friend's jacket, and I thought it would look so good with this outfit, but no, it just like, I think this is the only thing that makes the outfit look so wrong. God, and like, bro, my arms and body are suffocating in this jacket. It wasn't F tier, but I would say there was an attempt to do something, but the attempt was not achieved. Okay, now this one is a better use of the beanie I was wearing. So this was also for the Puma event that I went to, I think. Another outfit that I wore for there. These are Speed Cats. I think this would have been way better if I let the pants drape a little bit more, but it wasn't bad. It's solid. It's a solid outfit. I'm gonna put this, put it in A tier also. Oh, bro. This is the first time I tried to take like an actual outfit pic. It was fall. I was like, oh, dude, the fall colors are gonna look good. The wind is blowing. I tried to do like the little trench coat flare thing. Honestly, the colors really matched well. I think the maroon and like the earth tone colors work really well together here. I think I did that unintentionally too. I think I'm wearing a black chain here, which I would definitely have removed that. Overall though, this is not a bad fit. This is a vibe. This is kind of a vibe. It's not something I'll wear nowadays though, but I think it has potential. It has potential to be something more. Oh, look at that. I did another JoJo inspired picture. This one actually looks better than the other one, obviously, because the outfit is definitely better. The full denim blazer and pants set is from Protemoa. I don't agree with the belt chain here, at least the keychain that I added. I just think that looks kind of tacky. I like the bracelet though, and I think this is one of the first fit pics I got when I first got my tattoo, which is why I pulled this up, because I was definitely trying to be subtle with it. It didn't really work out. Cropped t-shirt from the DPR tour that I went to. I think it looks good. I think it fits for day-to-day wear. I'm gonna put it in, it's solid. I'll put it up here in solid. Getting to the, oh, we were already in the final 5. This is the final 4 now. God, bro, this picture brings back so many bad memories. This is the second time I got invited to a New York Fashion Week show and I didn't make it because I got the bird flu. Oh my God, bro. For anybody who has had both the bird flu and COVID, you know the bird flu is so much worse. This is one of the outfits that I wore. It started snowing that day. I got a really bad cold. I thought it was just a cold, but turns out it was the bird flu. Our show was on the last day that we were in New York for, and I got sick the day before that. Literally the one thing that we had to do on that New York trip was to go to this fashion show, and we could not make it because I got sick. But you know what else is sick though? This outfit. Ah, God. But yeah, this fit is, I actually really like this. I think it's more of like a rugged street hybrid menswear. As you can see with like the sweater and the tie, the jackets with the ripped Protemoa jeans. It's the first time where I kind of just like threw on random pieces, but it actually kind of worked. Putting this in an H. There's been a lot of A's here. I think hopefully that means I started figuring out how to dress a little bit better. but you know, you can never say for certain. So I think my personal style right now is definitely more towards that like grungy punk Japanese rock aesthetic. But every once in a while I always seem to dip back into minimalism, which is, again, I don't want to say dip because it's not like minimalism is anything less. It's not worse than any aesthetic. That's what I'm trying to say. But I think it's just because minimalism is easy and it's something for me to fall back on from time to time. But now that I know it's not for me, I think I'll move a little bit more past that. But if I wasn't into minimalism, this would be definitely something I would wear more often. Regardless, this is a great outfit. Like, it's just like a good clean fit. Jacket is from Artificial, jeans from, what is it? Pearled Ivory. Probably one of like the best alternatives to like Acne Studios jeans that I've seen on the market. Yeah, classic outfit, but I'm just gonna put it in A. Okay, I wanna say final two, but I remember there was one more outfit that I wanted to show in here that's for some reason not in here, but technically top three now. No, not top, what am I saying? Just the last three. There's not much to be said about this one. It's just a very classic, simple outfit. It looks really good though, but it's just like, it's simple. Pants are from Juniverse, the jacket's from Sunday School. Can you guys hear the wind that is going out outside? This is crazy. Boots from Doc Martin, little tank top, little necklace. It's like, I think I was just going thrifting with my girlfriend with this outfit. It was simple. Another solid outfit. A lot of these are, I know these are getting boring now because it's just like, oh, guys, he finally figured out how to dress. So that's always good, right? Second to last outfit. Okay, so this is just like, it's just a classic streetwear outfit. I really can't pick apart what I don't like about it. I don't know if there's anything to not like. Maybe some extra points because I did a little French tuck in the front, but other than that, it's just jeans, t-shirt, sneakers. I'm gonna say it has potential though. I could have done more with it. I say classic, but I think there was definitely more to be done with it. Finally, and honestly, I'm glad that this one wasn't here, and I saved this one for last, but this might have to be my favorite outfit that I've made recently because this is the closest thing to what my style is right now. Like I said, it's like that Japanese like punk rock kind of like edgy aesthetic that I really love, and it vibes with me a lot because my music taste recently has been a lot more of that like rock and Japanese rock kind of genre. I listen to a lot of 1OK Rock, Bad Omens, Pierce the Veil now. Also started getting more into Deftones too, that kind of stuff, you know, and I think this style is very reminiscent of that. This shirt is from Burning Show, which is a very small Japanese brand, I think. Chain from Rare Romance. I got a little belt chain going on too. I think this one's from Project Comte. This is like the epitome of what my style is right now. This definitely going into, oh god, my computer's lagging. Going into A tier, or sorry, S tier. And that is the final tier list. Wow, this image is actually really low quality. Honestly, pretty expected. I mean, like, I knew there was definitely not going to be as much in S tier, not going to be as much in F tier, and a lot more in the middle, but I didn't know it was going to be this much actually. This is such a very, like, this is such a cliche distribution. I swear I didn't plan this, but maybe I had some bias throughout the rating process, like, oh, because I knew there was going to be more in the middle, I try to add more into the middle. But I think this is like genuinely my honest opinion for ranking at least some of my outfits that I've worn in the past like 4 to 5 years. Okay, so this outro you guys are watching right now is actually being recorded a month after the video itself. And I'm really glad I'm doing this because that outro was god awful. If you legitimately made it this far into the video, wow. I don't know how you sat through that because I myself barely even made it through recording the video. One thing I'm learning as I'm making more and more YouTube videos is that I should probably split my recordings into multiple sessions instead of just trying to do everything all at once. Because if I didn't make it apparent enough, that video that you just watched, I recorded for a good 4 or 5 hours straight. Granted, it would have been shorter if I knew that my camera stopped recording halfway into it. Like 50% of what you guys just watched was a re-recording. I had to react to all of my outfits, which was 1, not super authentic, and 2, very tiring. On top of that, I hadn't eaten for a while, and it was way past my normal dinner time. So all of that exhaustion and hunger kind of built up towards the later half of the video. And frustration, because, you know, the re-recording. And to be honest, I actually almost did not upload this video, but it's so surreal how much you guys actually support me, because I ran a poll on my channel while I was editing this video. And a lot of you said I should just post the video, even if I didn't absolutely love it. I haven't received that kind of support from anywhere, at least not to this degree. That's crazy. Like, it really means a lot that you guys just want to watch whatever I upload. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, regardless, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys for getting through this super long video. I also wanted to say my judgment for a lot of the rankings towards at least the halfway mark through the video were definitely a lot more critical than they should have been. And to be honest, if I were to re-rank all the outfits from this video, it probably would have looked a little bit different. Again, I think I was just letting the hunger and exhaustion get to me, so my judgment in terms of recording the rest of that video was maybe not at top tier. Mentally recording for 4 to 5 hours straight it killed me. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Let me know what you want to see next, and if it turns out you guys hated this video and you wasted your time, well,